What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod and I'm coming at you today with a video to talk about troll decks, what they are, and why duelists ultimately play them. So for those of you guys who do not know what troll decks are, usually they are decks with alternate win conditions. They more or less go against the grain of what a typical Yu-Gi-Oh deck is, meaning do not center around summoning a monster and attacking to deplete your opponent's life points. So most of them do some kind of burn damage to win, or they have one of those weird Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics that allows you to win without getting your opponent's life points down to 0. Examples of trolley deck include Chain Burn, Exodia, Self-Destruct Button, Reversal Quiz, and of course the deck I personally loathe the most, Final Countdown. Now these are just a few of the really trolly decks that have invaded our formats throughout the years. But why do people actually play these kind of decks? What drives a duelist to bring a trolley deck to any kind of tournament, whether it be locals, a regional, or some kind of YCS or ARG event? Now for me, there's only a few really good reasons why a player might do something like this. The first being that within our community, there's actually a lot of trolls themselves. Whether you're looking through the comment section of YouTube videos, or just scanning through some of the pages of Yu-Gi-Oh forums, or possibly looking at the posts done on Yu-Gi-Oh Facebook groups, you're bound to find a plethora of different Yu-Gi-Oh players trolling other duelists. I guess there's just something about this game that really attracts those trolley type of people, so whether they're doing it up on the internet or trying to perform it in real life, they just get a kick out of trolling other players. The second type of duelist that might bring a deck like this to an event is one working on an extremely low budget. A lot of the tier 1 type decks in many metas, including the one that we're currently in, cost quite a bit to build. And if you're a player on a budget, sometimes that's just not an option. You gotta go with something way more economical. Sometimes the best deck you can build with the funds that you have at your disposal is a troll deck, and you're forced to take something like that to a competitive event. The third type of player that takes one of these kind of decks to an event, at least in my opinion, is that's looking to use it kind of like an anti-meta deck. They believe that it works well against all the current meta decks, that most of them will not have main deck or maybe even sideboarded options to combat the deck. Plus, there's a good possibility that you're going to run across a lot of opponents who don't know what that ultimate win condition you're trying to accomplish is. They don't understand the combo that you're trying to pull off. You're going to catch a lot of them off guard, and you're going to steal a lot of games because of that. This happened a few formats back when the Reversal Quiz OTK first became popular within the game. People would take it to regionals or big events or whatnot. Their opponent wouldn't know what part of the combo they're supposed to stop because they never dueled against that kind of deck before. In any event, trolley decks have been a part of our community for a very long time, going all the way back to that Magical Scientist, Catapult Turtle, OTK, or the Butterfly Dagger Elma with Gearfried the Iron Knight, kind of Exodia draw kind of deck. They've been around within our game for years, and they're definitely not going nowhere, and every so many formats a new one kind of creeps up into the meta and surprises players. So in the comment section below, remember to let me know what you guys think of trolley decks. Do you think they're an important and healthy part of the game, or do you just loathe having to have to duel against them every now and then at tournaments? And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.